It's kind of dusty. The ability to erase an entire project and start over is one of the most humbling things a creator can do. If you ever done this before, honestly, bravo. Bravo. For me, it was harder than I expected it. This started when I was writing my book and brought my sister in to help shape it into more of a novel instead of respectfully a Wattpad mess. She asked me to read my work out loud, and the embarrassment that hit me was unreal. But at the same time, my pride was up there. Was up there, y'all. It was like, whoa, I love this story. My head knew I needed to delete it, but my heart was fighting back, And yet, eventually, starting over was the best decision I made. Actually, I didn't even start over once. I started over twice. Yeah. So the question is, why is starting over sometimes the best thing you can do? First, let me get something clear. Starting over does not mean failure. Failure is giving up. Starting over is choosing growth. Letting go is not the same as quitting. It's a mindset shift. You're not saying this was useless. You're saying I outgrown this version. Starting over requires humility. And I don't mean self-hate or that type of stuff. There's a difference between confidence and arrogance. Confidence says, I know I can do better. Arrogance says, this is good enough. Don't question it. When you refuse to start over because of pride, you're protecting your ego, not your work. Here's the part people also forget. You don't lose the work when you start over. You keep the lessons. You keep the characters. You keep the emotional core and integrity of your work. You just strip away what no longer serves the story. The first version, it did its job. It taught you what you needed to know and what doesn't work. And that just as important. The reason starting over hurts is because you've grown past who you were when you wrote it. That version of that story was also a version of you. If you read something cringe and embarrassing, that's not a bad sign. That's proof you learned. A writer who never wants to rewrite is a writer who isn't evolving. Starting over taught me patience. It taught me honesty. It taught me that loving a story sometimes means letting go of that old version. And every time I restarted, the story got clearer. Not perfect, clearer. And that's enough. So if you're hovering over the delete button right now, I get it. It feels scary. It feels like erasing time. But sometimes starting over is just how you finally start right. Tell me in the comments down below, have you ever started over on something you love? And was it worth it? I know this one was a little bit serious. And I just felt like being serious today. So I would love to hear from y'all. I'll see y'all around. Bye bye.